That's the smallest egg we've ever gotten. And it's really dirty too because it was laid outside the house. Hey, listen, somebody's not pulling your weight. What's going on here? So we've got 3 raised beds full of dirt ready to grow, and then I'm putting these 2 more right here, and then right here we're gonna have 2 more, so we'll have kind of a big hexagon. These I just need to level them and start getting something put in them, maybe some wood debris and stuff to sort of start filling it with, you know, some wood to make kind of a hugel bed effect. cut out the ground on the edges on the sides that were high so that we could level it. And if you remember from the other videos, the concrete guy poured out all his concrete right here outside of the circle I had marked where he could have poured it in here. So now I dug up all the concrete and threw it in here. But what we really need is a heavy snow, because this would be an excellent snowball fort. And then we have the other one over there that would be another excellent snowball fort. And these are about 18 feet apart. I think that would be a pretty good distance for snowball forts. And if we get a good heavy snow, we'll show you the snowball fight. Doing a little bit of work. I'm just wearing a shirt again. I got no undershirt or anything, so I'm not sure about snow this week. Friend Constantine told me about I don't know, what would you call it, a tool, an accessory. We're gonna try it out today. Here it is, the amazing accessory. I'm sure y'all agree that every house should have one if you have a tractor. So you might have seen me use some forks on the tractor for, you know, for like creating a forklift and being able to move some pallets and stuff. So this is kind of the same idea. Attaches onto the bucket, and then I can put a hitch on here, a ball for attaching to a trailer. I can attach to a trailer, or I can attach to, today I'm going to attach to my wood splitter and move it so we can bring in some firewood. I've run low on firewood. I'm having to get some more. Next year I'm going to try to supply all my own firewood, but this year just too many projects going on. Feeling that with any turning it would do this, because it doesn't have a lot of side-to-side stability, but I could install it maybe right up against one of those teeth or at the edge of the bucket or something to try to stabilize it. That would only stabilize it in one direction, but pretty good. Hey, it's a lot better than trying to push this thing by hand all the way back here, or bringing the truck and trying to drive it back here. I can do it, and on the front I can watch what I'm doing and just back it right into where I want it. You might be able to see we have a swale kind of going around the back edge of the barn. and even around the side. So this area gets kind of filled with water when it rains. You might be able to see a little bit of that orange color. Some of it might just be the light reflecting off the Kubota, but all these leaves are muddy from water sitting back here. So I'm gonna tear down this swale right here and hopefully get that water just draining out, and then maybe spread out the dirt a little bit and raise this area some. So hopefully that'll go fast. Took a lot longer than that video, but I did get this cut. I'm hoping, it looks like it's going downhill a little from this low spot. So next time it rains really good, that's when we'll find out. Right at the top of the screen there. I like seeing Venus in the evenings because I don't like getting up in the morning that early. Okay, the holidays are over. It's a new year, so time to try to make colloidal gold again. I'm not looking forward to it because I've had so much trouble, but let's see what we can do. So I put in my corn syrup, I put in my salt water, and I put in my sodium citrate. The cool water in those is dropping the temperature, so right now I need to be at about 88 Celsius and I'm at about 72. Using the hot plate to bring it up to temperature. I'll bring it up to temperature before I turn on the voltage. Okay, I've turned on my power supply at 30 volts. So we want it around 300 or 400 milliamps. And right now I'm at 219 milliamps. I turned it on and we're getting a ton of bubbles flowing, so that's really good. I guess, you know, it's showing a lot of, there's a lot of activity, more than I expected. I think my milliamps are gonna climb to somewhere around 300 to 400. I think I set a limit so that it wouldn't automatically go above 400. The reason I say I think I set a limit is because this is the first time I've used this power supply. I'm not sure if something might be wrong with the one I was using before. This one seems to be doing more what I want it to do. So far it seems like it's going pretty well. Around 15 minutes I'm getting a little bit of color. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm getting a little bit of pink. I'm gonna call this a success. I've been talking to some friends that have been making colloidal silver for a good while, and they are telling me that it's a bit of a myth that the color tells you the size of the particles or the groups of atoms, you know, that are creating a nanoparticle. I'm going to assume that this is coming out well. It isn't cloudy, it isn't gray. I am getting a nice purple. I guess because of what I've been listening to, the ruby red would make me a lot happier.
feeling like I made the perfect one, but I don't know. This looks like something I can use. I'm gonna go ahead and try using it like it is and see if I can make more like this. This went pretty quickly. Most of the times I've tried to make this, it was taking well over an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And this went pretty quickly, about 25, 30 minutes.